What's good with y'all boys, man? Last video, I told y'all boys to give me to 250 likes and I would drop my dribble moves. And y'all boys let me know real quick. Y'all boys got my video to 1.9 thousand likes in only 20 hours, y'all. Y'all are insane. Now, one thing before we even get into any of this, I'm not even trying to say that these are the best sigs in the game. I mean, it's been 3 days. The game has been out for 3 days. We don't honestly know yet. Now, before I get into showing y'all how to use some of the sigs, the main thing I want y'all to focus on is getting your speed booster badge first. Make sure you get hyperdrive, handles for days, blow by, all this stuff to help you dribble. A lot of y'all was asking me last video, why am I not speed boosting as fast as you? Well, some of y'all got bronze speed booster, maybe you got bronze or no hyperdrive. You need certain badges like this to actually speed boost at that high level. Now, starting with our 6'4" and under guards, this is what we're looking at right here. And don't worry, I'm gonna get to y'all 6'5" and ups as well. Now, I ain't gonna give y'all boys a full tutorial today, but I am gonna hop in and show y'all how to do certain moves after we go over. So starting with your dribble style, I have used a lot of them already. Some people love Kyrie. Me personally, I think Steph is the best. Now, it's kind of hard for me to show y'all exactly what the dribble style looks like, but it's gonna help with all of your dribble moves. And with certain dribble styles, you're gonna get faster bursts out of animations like this, and Steph gives you a pretty good one. That's why I like it so much. Now, for the 6 size up, I go back and forth from Curry to Trae Young all the time, and it really don't matter which one you use because they're both super good. Now, your 6 size up actually changes a lot of things about how you dribble. And I honestly just suggest going in here and flicking around your stick a little bit, holding R2, not holding R2, and seeing what you like. And whatever your 6 size up is on is gonna change moves like this. Just flicking your stick, crossovers, behind the back, stuff like that. Now, for both of the breakdowns, for the first one, I use Scoot, and you can see he does that little animation right there. You can combo out of that. And for the aggressive breakdown, I use Trae Young, but I rarely ever use this, y'all. Like, I never use this little dribble move. Now, all you have to do for this move is flick up on your right stick, and he's gonna start dribbling on his own, and it's your choice whether you let him finish it or not. Now, during this combo breakdown, you can actually interrupt it at any point with any other move if you want. So you'll see here, I start off comboing, then I'm gonna hit my combo breakdown, then I'm gonna break back out of it, and I'm gonna combo even more. And I even slowed it down for y'all. Y'all can see when I get into the combo animation, and then you're gonna see me cancel out of it going into a different move. So flick up on your stick and let them dribble as long as you prefer, and then you can cancel out with any move, y'all. I like to use the Trae Young escape the best though. Now, if you want to use the Trae Young breakdown instead, all you're gonna do is hold R2 and then flick up on your right stick, and it's the same process. He's gonna finish out the dribble move if you let him, or you can cancel out of that one as well. Now, one of the most important sigs you can possibly have is Trae Young escape, or you can use any of these other ones. They're all good, but Kimba and Trae Young are my 2 favorite ones. Now, your escape package is probably more important than anything else in this game. And if you watch my speed boosting vid from yesterday, you know this is the main way to speed boost, so you have to have a good escape package. Now, your escape package controls things like holding R2 and flicking to the opposite ball hand, and it also controls the misdirection moves like that. So with the ball in your right hand, hold R2 and flick diagonal down to the left with your right analog stick. So to start off, it should look something like this. Now, if you're getting that dribble move right there, you are doing the first part right, and now all you have to do is add on to the left stick. So with the ball in your right hand, like I said, hold R2 and flick diagonal down to the left with your right stick, and then you want to go to the right with your left stick, and that is the animation you're gonna get right there. Now, you can actually spam this move like this, or you can just do it once. It does not matter. Now, for me, this was one of the most frustrating moves to learn, so make sure y'all take y'all's time with it. It can be frustrating. But one more time, with the ball in my left hand, I'm gonna hold R2 and flick diagonal down to the right, and then since we're flicking diagonally down to the right with our right stick, we're gonna go opposite to the left with our left stick, and that gives you the misdirection behind the back. Now, your combo moves, you only get these certain times off of certain moves, and I really don't understand how to trigger them all the time, but I am using Tim Hardaway because some of these are super fast. Now, for the crossover, we're using Kobe, and as you can see, he never quits running. His momentum never stops, and that's why I use it. Now, for the Kobe, it's pretty self-explanatory. Go down and flick to the opposite ball hand while you're running, and you're gonna get that crossover every time. Then the behind the back, we're using Trae Young for one, for that animation right there, and then you see how he brings the ball back to his other hand again. I like that on a fast break. Now, starting with the regular behind the back, you're gonna hold R2 and flick diagonally down to your opposite ball hand, so it's gonna look like this. And for me, this is really used in combo combos. You'll see me hit this a lot because it's just a good move to go ahead and get back into the next combo. And then for the regular behind the back, I actually have just started using this to snatch. So you will do a snatch back and then you can run and speed boost to the rim with that. It gives you a nice little boost. And your regular behind the back is just tapping diagonally down to the opposite ball hand without holding R2. It's super easy to do. Then you can throw on Darius Garland or Penny Hardaway spin. It ain't even that important. I don't do any spinning. And for my hesitation, I'm using Ja right now. I need to experiment a little bit more, but Ja's a good place. Now to do the hesitation, you're just gonna hold R2 and flick towards your ball hand. It's super easy. It's just gonna look just like that. And this can actually be used to take a 3, get space, go back into another combo. It just depends on what you want to do with it. But the main animation you're gonna get out of this is while you're running. So say I'm running to the left, I'm gonna stop, hit a hezi, and then keep going. You're gonna get a fast speed boost for that. And in my experience, it feels like if you change your hezi, all your dribble moves change a little bit. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just how it feels to me. And for your step back, you're going to see me do this a whole lot. This is how you get a nice little snatch back. I love Kemba Walker. Now the snatch back is just another super easy move. You just hold R2 and flick down on your right stick. And all comboing is making sure you string all these together. You just have to learn the timing of all of them. Now I'm not gonna go through and show y'all every animation like I did with the 6-4. If you need to learn how to do some of the dribble moves, just watch the 6-4 part. It applies to this the exact same. And sometimes I even think these look better just because of how tall you are. You see how fast he's dribbling? This man dribbles almost just as fast as my 6'4", and he just looks so much more glitchy while doing it. Like I said, if you're struggling to do certain moves, make sure y'all go watch the 6'4" part because I did do some explaining after I showed y'all every single dribble move. But like I said, y'all, this ain't really a full tutorial on how to dribble or anything. If y'all need that, let me know. The point in this vid was just to make sure I got my sigs and stuff out for y'all so y'all can dribble a little bit. I did show y'all how to do some decent moves. If we get 1,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna carry on the upload streak and I'm gonna drop the small build y'all seen in the first clips tomorrow. But I've only had 6 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours. I hope I explained everything good enough. I appreciate y'all boys and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.